Unity of Houston is an inclusive church where we seek to understand and live the teachings of Jesus and other spiritual masters. At Unity, we welcome all people from all spiritual paths and every walk of life. We celebrate the diversity of our city and of our world, and we teach love, tolerance, and oneness, seeking to live in harmony with open minds and open hearts.
Wherever you are in your spiritual path, you are always welcome at Unity. Join us and discover that the life of your dreams is already within you.
Hi.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
So what we're going to be doing now is a sermon in song. It's not a concert. We're going to be doing some music, but we have selected the songs that we're going to sing around a theme, and the theme is the first song we're going to share. It's one that we wrote a while back called Love Prevails, and Karen came into town a day early this weekend, so we recorded it. It's going to be probably on both of our albums coming out sometime at some point, so it's going to be great.
So this is how songs happen. So I was on a call with a bunch of women, and we were just talking about, oh my God, the world is going a little wacky. Do you notice that, or is it just me? And this person kept saying, but you know what? We have to remember that love prevails. If we can just remember that love prevails and kindness prevails. But she kept saying love prevails. And I went, is that a song that is in my consciousness? And I'm so organized. I have this little book. And we wrote this for a conference years ago. And I called up Michael and said, we've got to record this song. It's a beautiful song. It's appropriate for right now. So we did. So you get to hear it pretty soon, but you get to hear it right now. We're going to have it out in the world.
And a few of you may have gotten to hear it at the Big Sky Retreat in 2015. That was the theme of that retreat, and Karen and I were doing music, and we created it, and we sang it at the closing night of that wonderful retreat, and then we both promptly forgot about it for 10 years. So,
yes.
But it is a song that is right for these times. So, are we ready to sing it?
Love prevails, conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. When I'm lost and gone astray, something in me knows I will find my way. 'Cause there is a light to shine me home, and then I know I'm not alone. 'Cause I know that love prevails, conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails.
We're on a journey, we travel far. We're always searching for some guiding star. Why try so hard? Why search so high? When all we need is here inside. As we know that love prevails and conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. It's the secret of the ages. Love is,
and it's the gift of seers and sages. Love is,
it's the miracle that sets us free. Love is you and me. prevails and conquers all. Love divine, I hear its call. When I lose myself and everything else fails, I remember love prevails. Oh, I remember that love, sweet love, love will prevail, prevail, prevail. I know that love is gonna show us the way. Show us the way, 'cause love is what we need. Love is what we need right now, right now, right now, right now. Love is here today. Here today to stay. Love. Can you sing that now? Love. Put that in your heart. Just say, love, just love. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you. So, I want to preach for a minute.
Please.
I might have to stand up. Love is my favorite name for God. It is. It's my favorite name for God. And it is a name known by the mystics of all the world's traditions. Know that love is the nature of the divine. In the Christian scriptures, in 1 John 4, 7, and 8, it says, "Beloved, let us love one another, because love is of God, and everyone who loves is born of God and knows God." And so what I believe is that when we get in touch with this, and I don't mean just love like Valentine's and candy love. I mean love that is a tough love, that stands when times get hard. Ernest Holmes defined love as the self-givingness of spirit into its creation, meaning that all that exists is a gift of love. That the infinite is so full in its own being that it must pour itself forth into forms that have never been seen before, like you and like me. And underneath all creation is this stream of, like we were singing, love, love, love. And when we get in that divided mind, which our whole nation, our whole world is doing a lot of that these days, if we can come back to that deep truth, no, love is the reality here. I can look through the condition. I can see the eternal truth that love is present, even in the people that don't know that's the reality. And that's my job. And that's your job, to put the love out there and to put the love in here.
Oh, yeah. And so I found this thing. Let me just share this with you, because going along with what you just said, I think that we have to just have it start right here.
Yeah.
If we can love ourselves, if we can be kind to ourselves. Does anyone have an inner critic, or is that just me? If we could just tell that inner critic to just back off, and it starts with us. And I found this wonderful little reading. There was a kindergarten teacher who sent out a text to all of the parents of the kids in her class. And she said, if your family is experiencing difficulty at home, I would like to provide additional support at school. I understand that you are not always able to share details, and that's okay. But if your child is coming to school after a difficult night or a morning or a weekend, please just text me and say, handle with care.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Nothing else will be said or asked. This will just let me know that your child needs a little bit of extra support. And I don't know about you, but I think we could all be walking around with little signs that say, handle with care, please. I'm a little vulnerable. So I have a chant I want to teach you that I wrote when I was beating myself up for something. And a girlfriend of mine just said, stop, I'm not going to let you talk to my friend the way you're talking to yourself right now. Would you talk to a baby the way you're talking to yourself right now? And I listened to that and I went, okay, this has to be my mantra. And just saying, I will be gentle with myself. So I'll teach it to you and then you can sing it with me. It goes like this. Here we go. I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. Can you sing that with me? Just real sweet. I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself, and I will hold myself. I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. Now, I'll be tender with my heart. I will be tender with my heart. I will be tender with my heart, and I will hold my heart. I will hold my heart like a newborn baby child. Sing that again. I will be tender with my heart. I will be tender. You can even rock yourself a little bit if you want. I will be tender with my heart, and I will hold my heart. I will hold my heart like a newborn baby child. Listen to this bridge part. And I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. Actually, do that line. Do that again. Sing that with me. I will only go as fast as the slowest part, as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. 'Cause now I know. Now here's the biggest line of the whole thing. I will be easy. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself. And I will rock myself. I will rock myself like a newborn baby child. Sing that again now. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself, and I'll rock myself. I will rock myself like a newborn baby child. Now, let's affirm it and say, I am gentle. I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself, and I love myself. And I love myself like a newborn baby child. Just that last line. And I love myself like a newborn baby child.
Oh, so beautiful.
No, that's good.
And I appreciate Micah up in the sound booth so much because I'm using this mic and I'm using this mic and he's just going with the flow. Also, Gary Norian.
Yeah, can we hear it, please?
Just so
Beautiful,
amazing.
beautiful accompaniment. Thank you.
And our whole band.
You're spoiled.
Yeah, we are spoiled. I'm just so moved. And I've heard you sing that song 1,000 times, and it hit in a little bit different way.
Well, you know, and that can be a daily practice.
Yeah.
You know, that you look as you start your day to say, I'm going to start this day being gentle with myself. That's why the line of that song, I will be easy on myself. How many of us are not?
Yeah.
And when you think about us, you know, coming together as one, if I'm not easy on myself, I'm not going to be easy on you.
And that's my point.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship a few years ago, and it was a tough relationship. I felt criticized and judged a lot. And yet I stayed for 6 years. So that says
Don't
something
we all?
about my level of receptivity. And it finally was revealed in a couples counseling session that the criticism and judgment that he was pointing towards me was actually what he does for himself all the time. And then I could just find a little bit of compassion. We're on a journey. This human experience is from the moment we take our first breath until we release our last breath. We will be growing, changing, evolving. And we are so hard on ourselves, and then that makes us be hard on one another because we are seeing everything through that self-critical, that critic lens. And What I have really come to love about the way we hold it in New Thought, in Unity, is that God is infinite, and so our journey in God is infinite and eternal. We are always going to be growing, learning, healing, and revealing more of who we already are. There's a story that in one of the teaching stories in the Gospel of Mark where Jesus had been preaching to multitudes and healing a lot of people, and they brought a man who said that the disciples had prayed for his son to be healed and it didn't happen, and the guy was like, let's go to the main guy. Let's get this figured out. And Jesus asked him a question. He said, "Do you believe this can happen? Do you believe?" And then Jesus said this very famous, probably one of the most famous sayings of Jesus of Nazareth. He said, "With faith, all things are possible." And I love what the Father said back to Jesus. And this, I just bank on this. He said, "I believe, help my unbelief." How many of you are there? I do have faith, but it's not finished. I have places where I can't quite find the fullness of my faith. So my prayer sometimes is just to say, help me to believe. And I know that the infinite knows that we're works in progress. The infinite is always supporting my growth and my expansion. I wrote this song a few years ago just because this, inspired by that verse, I believe, help my unbelief. Help me to believe I am whole. Help me to believe all is well. Help me to believe I am more than I can see. Help me to believe I am whole. Help me to believe all is well. Help me to believe I am more than I can see. You are my life. You are my light. You are the love that moves in me. Help me to see, help me to be the me that I know you know I can be. Help me to believe. All is well. Help me to believe I am more than I can see.
Wow. I'm wrecked. Wow. So help me to believe that there is good and that we can love each other and that we can come together. And that when, one of my most favorite songs to sing that I wrote years ago, a little chant called, "You are the face of God.
We love that song here.
I hold you in my heart.
Yeah.
You are a part of me. You are the face of God." And whenever I do that in a workshop and we walk around and we're looking at each other, everyone just starts to become puddles. And, we become puddles because we just see that we are one. We are the face of God. And when we're walking around and we're starting to cry, we're not going, what race are you? And what is sex orientation? And what party are you from? No, we're just seeing each other. And so years and years ago, Michael and I came together at a music conference, and we were sitting there in the audience, and there was this great quote. You say the quote. What is the quote?
Yeah, so the quote is by Luciano de Crescenza. He said, "We are all of us angels, but we only have one wing. We can only fly by putting our arms around each other."
Isn't that great? So I turned to him and went, That's a song.
We're writing that song.
We gotta write a song. And this is before, texting and all this
the
stuff.
internet.
We were sending little cassettes back and forth in the mail going, here's a line and here's an idea for the melody. And so years ago we wrote this, but once again, these songs, it's appropriate right now. We are all angels and we need each other to fly.
Where's John Edward? Guitar player, we're ready for you. He'll find us.
If I had time, usually when I do this in a concert, I buy angel halos in bulk. And I go out and I pick 3 people and I put a little angel halo. It has a little thing. And you wouldn't believe some people, I put the halo on them and they just start to cry. And other people go, oh no, I'm the devil. Don't give this one to me. And I go, you have to wear it until the bridge of this song. And they're like, I can't. And then they give it away. And then the next person cries. But anyway, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Look at these graphics. You guys, this is great. Here we
Thank
go.
you, Reverend Claudia.
We are all angels who only have one wing. We are all angels searching for each other. We are all angels who cannot reach the sky. Why? Because we need each other to fly. Do you know that there are angels in our midst? Can you feel them? Can you hear them? They're all around you, they're with you every day. Do you see them or do you look the other way? It's that man that I forgot to kiss as I hurried out the door. Or that stranger that said hello that I ignored, but they are angels. We are angels and we are all angels who only have one wing. We are all angels searching for each other. We are all angels who cannot reach the sky, because we need each other to fly.
My life gets busy, the days go by so fast. I rush through my hurried life, never make a moment last. But if I stop, take the time to look around and see, there are sweet, sweet angels smiling back at me. Anywhere, anytime, if I open up my eyes and I see this love surrounding me, it's then I realize there are angels.
There are angels.
We are angels. We are all angels who only have one wing.
We are all
Angels searching for each other. We are all angels who cannot reach the sky, because we need each other to fly.
You know what I know, Michael Gott? We need each other to fly.
We need each other.
We need each other to fly. Oh, we need each other. We need each other to fly. We need each other to fly. Can you sing that line with us? Say, we need each other to fly. Look around the room and say that. We need each other to fly. Here we go. We need each other.
Oh, I heard the choir. This I don't know if you got anything out of this, but this ministered to me today. So
I'm fine.
we're going to move into our closing prayer, or not our closing of the service, but closing of the sermon prayer. And we're going to sing There Is Only Love, which is another song that we formed our friendship around.
Yes. Beautiful song. He's such a great songwriter. Wow. Don't you think?
You're not
Have
so
him
bad
sing
your
more.
own self. So we're going to just sing this song, and then I'll move into a brief prayer, and then we're going to get off the stage and let the choir finish our service. So. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. And when I lose myself, in those times when it seems like I have lost my way, I go inside and quiet this chattering mind. That's when I can hear spirits say, there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. So I invite us all just to turn into the heart, the place within us where we connect to everything. We connect to the truth of love. We connect to God. We connect to our deepest, truest nature. We connect to one another. We are made in the image and likeness of perfect love. And so if we take nothing else from this day, may we remember this truth more often, more deeply, more readily. And may we remember it for ourselves when we're feeling cut off and alone and scared, when we're in pain. May we remember there is a foundation of infinite good, infinite joy, infinite light, infinite love that is at the very bottom of who I am. It is what everything comes from. And so I see through the condition to the truth that lies within my own life, and I begin to see this out in the world with every person who may be acting a fool out in the world. I'm going to know that that same love is the truth of who they are. I'm going to remember for them that we are connected. We are one. We live in unity of this love. It is the only reality. And so we affirm it. We remember it. We declare its truth now. And so it is. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. Amen and amen. Thank you. Thank you. For watching this message today. I'd like to invite you to join us in person here on campus at Unity of Houston for Sunday morning or Wednesday evening services. If you can't be with us here on our campus, you can still join us live
on Facebook, or on our website, unityhouston.org, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Central.